All right. So here we are in a live video finally. After so many years doing YouTube, we get to do a video live for you guys to hang out with us. All right. Let's see um if I can put my device, my cell phone. I'm doing this on my cell phone. So we're gonna try it out. All right. We have here a Samsung S21 Ultra. And the screen is broken. And we have the replacement. We have the replacement screen right here. All right. I kind of already started this repair. I was not planning to do a live video, but it just it's something that I just decided at the last minute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the screen on this one. We're not gonna replace the back. For some reason, we didn't get the back, so we're gonna replace the screen. I already kind of started this repair, like I said. So the front panel is gonna be, the back panel, the back glass is gonna be already loose. So we put it right there. So we're gonna proceed with removing all the screws. We have screws on the top and we have screws on the bottom. It's pretty nice to do these live videos. I'm looking forward to do even more in the future. I hope my camera is focusing right. All right. Just gonna go with the flow. And let me know, guys, on the comments if you guys like these live videos. We can also do a Q&A live streams, because I get a lot of questions sometimes, and sometimes I don't respond to all of them for some reason. So many of them get lost, so that would be a good option to get in touch with you guys. All right, so we got all the screws removed. Let me grab one of my razor blades. We're gonna get to unplug the battery first. We're going to unplug the battery first. Okay, gotta watch. We have a little cable right there. Let's unplug that. All right, this just came off. First, as always, I said always unplug the battery. Okay, so as you guys can see, this screen is already being replaced before. Okay, that's not a big problem. It's not a big deal. So let's go closer here. There you go. Let me see if I can clean the camera lens. I think it doesn't look nice and crispy. All right, so let's see. First, other cables we're gonna unplug is right here, the LCD cables, obviously. And from here, we can always test our new screen. That's a good thing that this time I remember to do for you guys, because I always do it off camera. Test the new screen. We don't want to go through all this process and to find out our new screen came defective. All right, there we go. The phone is turning on. We're just gonna wait. Always do this process. That way you don't waste time. because if this screen is defective or so, we don't proceed with the repair. We're gonna have to replace that screen. All right, it's taking a little bit right there. All right, let's go. Okay, yep, this screen is nice and bright. Always check all the borders to see if it's any dead pixel or any imperfection. All right, this seems like it's completely good. Fine, it's fine. All right, let's unplug the battery once again. I'm gonna put my new screen on the side because I'm going to remove now all these components. More cables to remove right here. I'm gonna plug these two, and I like to do this. I leave them even connected to this is the charging port on the bottom. I'm gonna remove 3 screws holding the charging port. 1, 2, 3. And on this model, at this point, I believe that is also where the SIM tray goes. So I need to remove the SIM tray out of the phone. Another way we are going to destroy our part. Okay, yes. I'm gonna put something in there, like a little tool that comes with the phone, and that's the SIM tray. For some reason, this camera's focus is really bad. All right, so next I'm going to remove this charging port, just like so. I'm gonna lift it from the top, kind of sliding in the gap. All right. Okay, we have another 3 cables right here. I mean 2, just like that. We have our battery. We can see our battery nice and free now. So we're gonna remove these 2 pieces right here. We have one here and one on the bottom. Just like that. That is 2 pieces. That's I think that's for the 5G antenna. Yeah, and we have another one right here. Those are the 2 5G antennas, I believe. Same thing. This just comes out easily like that. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna look around here, make sure there is no screws. Make sure there is no screws left to remove, because there is another cable here, because we don't want to try to remove our motherboard. If there is any screw around here and we try to remove our motherboard, we're gonna damage something. All right, so like that. And this little plastic thing on the top is actually the ear speaker. That's our ear speaker. It's pretty awesome. They did it like that. It's nice with this little connection right here. I'm telling you, this I don't know if it's the app or is the phone that don't want to focus well. All right, there we go. Just put it on the side too. And I think now we have the front camera, and this camera is gonna come out easy, but sometimes it doesn't come out easy. And this phone is been repaired before, so that's why it came out easy. If it's a brand new phone that nobody repaired before, this camera is gonna give you a little hard time. Don't worry, you can get it. You can get it out, but it's not gonna be that easy. So don't expect to be that easy. All right, let's move on to the motherboard. At this point, I think we can lift the motherboard, and yeah, it should come out like that. If it's giving you a hard time to take it out, just check, like I said. Make sure there's nothing holding it down. Don't force it out. Okay, let's put that on the side too. All right, we have a few things to remove over here. For the next part, I'm gonna bring my heating mat. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my heating mat right here. Is this connected? All right. Yep, I connected it. I'm gonna use a little bit of heat to remove that battery. But let me tell you, if you don't have this kind of tools like heating mat like this, all you can use a hair dryer or a heat gun. I always show those tools on my videos. I mean, probably did I? I don't remember. I don't remember. Do I have any heat gun around? It's been a while I haven't used my heat guns. But anyways, you can always use one of those rework station to heat up something if you have a phone repair shop. But anyways, let's just wait for this to warm up a little bit. And you can always refer to your screen to see if you're gonna need something else out of this. As you guys can see, we have a vibrator on our new part, so which is just a little gift probably from the factory. We have the vibrator, so we don't need to remove this one on this case. We have the power button is already integrated in the frame, so we don't need to remove the power button. So from this one, as I see, we're only gonna remove the battery. So that's gonna be it. All right, let's get in the move. You can use one of those flat tools. Let me see if I always miss my tools when when I'm working, when I'm about to make a video too. So all right, let's wait for this to warm up a little bit. All right, this is getting warm, and let's see, we can start from the side, see if it's moving. Okay, if you see any movement, then you can start to pry it off. And you can always use a little alcohol. That's what I used, just to help. Okay, it's coming out. You gotta be patient, don't rush it. These batteries can be really dangerous too if you rush or try to remove them in the cold. All right. It's coming out now. Okay. Great. Great. Okay, let me put my heating mat on the side. Shut it down. Okay, so that's how the battery is gonna look when you remove it. You see these little wrinkles around there? Don't worry about it. You can just flatten it down like that. Try to bring the battery back on shape, because the glue, double side tape, whatever people uses, sometimes it's really strong. I mean, this company uses really strong, so it's nothing wrong with the battery. So we're gonna put that on the side. As you guys can see, we already removed all the little pieces we need to go into the old one, the other phone. Ooh, now I just noticed it, that we are missing a really important part. Is this antenna right here. Guys, this antenna, you see the screws and you see the little connection right here. This little connection needs to go to the new frame, and needs to go there. And one reason is, even if if this one came with this part, always remove this one and put it into the new one. Because I had this problem before when I just went with the one, this one came with one and I installed it like that, and then the people were not able to make calls. Like the signal was not working at all on this phone. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna remove, it's a bunch of screws. It's one, actually we have even one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws for that, just that little small antenna. The screw we use on this one is the Y-shaped screwdriver. Let me see if I have one available. Let's see. Let me grab that. This one is not that small, so let me try the one that I use for the iPhone. Let's see if now I'm gonna have to get a little bigger one, because this one is very like tiny. All right, let's try to remove that. Okay, it's coming out. Sometimes it don't work because this screw is just too big. Like in this case, you see, the second one doesn't come out. Okay, we're gonna keep going with the third one right here. All right, that came out. Seems like only one is gonna give us a hard time, or maybe somebody already messed with that one. Okay, see, we have that's five screws. I thought I said there were 7. Oh yeah, it's one here on the bottom. So this is the one. Okay, I'm gonna play with it like so. Okay, it's coming out. Not how I want it to come out, but it's coming out. Okay, it came out. And this is gonna come out like really easy. We're just gonna lift it. As you guys can see, I believe doesn't even have any type of adhesive. But if it does, just be really careful. I think it has adhesive right here. Let me go down there. All right, it should come out just like this, and that is the little antenna. This little antenna, if you don't transfer it to the new LCD, this phone will not work properly. It's just gonna give you such a hard time. It's not gonna work, and you're gonna end up like, what's wrong with this phone? Wait a minute, it was working fine. All right, please let me know in the comments if the video quality is not that bad, because I cannot tell from my point of view. I cannot tell, but please let me know. That would really help me. All right, one more, just one more. And this one is the travel one. This one is supposed to be a bigger screwdriver. As long we can install our back. Let's try to use one of these. Okay, turned out easy. All right, we have that part done, and now from here we are going to lay down our motherboard. All right. All right, that's a good way to do it. There you go. Motherboard lay down. We can also go ahead and lay down our charging port, just like that. Let me double check. Yeah. We can always clean the charging port. When you have it out, it's a good time to clean the charging port. There we go. All right. Squish that in there. And yep. And here we can install the 3 screws that we removed. There was 3 screws there. We installed those 3 screws. That way these pieces stay in place. Even you can go as far as even putting the SIM card back in it, just so you don't forget it. All right, here we have our motherboard, nice and flat. You can go ahead and also install the front camera. Always clean the cameras when you put your phone back together, because sometimes because the front is broken in, dust, dirt get into the camera, and then the camera is going to be blurry. All right, that goes in there. You can start connecting little cables like these ones into the motherboard. Make sure that they're not flying around. All right, we're looking good. Next, we're going to put back the ear speaker, which is this part right here. Let's see. All right, there we go. And this one has 2 little cables, which is that one right there. Make sure they're nice and tight. And a little sensor right here. So that will make 2 of them. That's very good. Then we have the 2 I believe it's the 5G antennas. We're gonna plug that in there. And we have one on the bottom too. Plug that in there. And they are going to have 2 screws, two screws each. Okay. They have 2 screws. All right. That reminds me of that movie, like The Ghost. All right. Just one. Looks nice quality. Thank you, Victoria Lopez. Thank you for letting me know the quality of the video, because I wasn't sure if it's looking good or bad. All right. Before I install the battery, we're basically done here. Before I install the battery, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply some adhesive so the battery is not like just shaking inside. All right, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna just put one on each side. Okay, and that is the other one. So this double side tape is gonna prevent this battery from be all over the place. Okay, there we go. Make sure all the cables are nice and tight. Connect all of them. The battery is gonna be the last cable we are going to plug in, for obvious reasons. There we go. All right. Okay, we have everything, every single cable basically in. At this point, we have to go and plug in the battery. We have 2 cables for this NFC cable. I make a video about this NFC. If you try to test your phone, very important, listen guys, if you try to plug your phone, test it like this, it's gonna give you an error message. And let me see if I can show you. Look what the phone is gonna do if I try to plug it in before I install this piece. This is something that many of you probably are gonna have problems with, and you're not gonna know what to do. And this is so easy. Take a look. Take a look. I find out this problem. I think that was